Hey, Terry from Spruce Workshop. Right, some more electricity fun. I've been playing with this little breadboard of mine, watching videos on YouTube. Because although I know how to solder parts together and do basic LEDs and everything, I've never played with things called 555 chips. And this has got a... You'll maybe just make it out on here. I'm just watching nothing's touching. There's a little IC chip in there called the 555 timer chip. I'm also using a thing called a capacitor, which stores up energy, and when it's full, it discharges it again. I'm using resistors. This little blue thing here, this is what we call a pot or a potentiometer. It's an adjustable resistor. And I've got a couple of diodes in there as well because basically this is a flashing circuit. So when it's sending power to one, you don't want the power to then be going away it shouldn't, and a diode is actually an LED with the light on it. Stops the electricity going the wrong way is the easiest way of explaining it. So you can use the same pin to power two things but not have the electricity going the wrong way. That's the easiest way of explaining it anyway. But what I'm wanting to experiment with next with this is to try and get it so I can get more than the two LEDs on. I need to figure out which resistors and that I need to change and where I need to tap them in, but I'll figure that out. But basically I've got, or I did have, there we go, I've got, maybe if I come round this way, Nino, police lights, Nino, Nino. Well, the fun wee thing is, instead of this potentiometer, I could put a fixed resistor in once I find out what rate I want it to flash at, okay? But while I'm figuring out how fast I want them to flash, I can actually turn this up or down to decrease or increase the resistance to make them flash faster, or slow them right down by turning the resistance up. You turn it anti-clockwise to turn the resistance up, and clockwise to turn it down. So I can experiment and say I want it to go back and forward at a certain speed. Say I was doing a police car and I wanted to light up the lights on the top or something like that, and I thought that was the right speed. All I would do then is take my multimeter out and measure what that resistance is and put that resistor in. And it turns out to be round about a 1k resistor, but that's what resistor is. So if I put that in instead of that, across say 2 pins, that'll give me a fixed flashing rate. And yeah, that's the experiments I'm doing now. So I'm still learning with 555 chips, so I can make two lights go nee, no, nee, no. I want to see if I can make more than two and modify the circuit. So that's what breadboards are good for. You can fiddle about and try stuff out. So I'm still experimenting. So thought I would share it anyway. See you later. Happy modelling, by the way, although this isn't strictly modelling.